welcome to my channel today. I'm going to be sharing with you a Dollar Tree haul. This is something I haven't done in a little bit. My dollar stores still don't have the plus section, so everything that you'll see here was in the price range of $125. And some of these things are things that I've never seen before. Most of them are Christmas related, and a lot of really good deals for food items. So I'm gonna just pick randomly. Hopefully I can keep a separate food from home decor or crafting materials. So let's get started. One of the first items I found today were these beautiful cards, and the package says it has 4 different designs in it. It contains 12, I think, yes, 12 cards with their envelopes. I like to do our family picture, but I think I want to also just stick it inside of one of these, like more in a more traditional, like old ways before we could print those. I really like this though for a sign, to put it in a frame. I think it'll be really pretty. And some of these pictures were really good for decor. So there's a Santa Claus right there with the truck and the barn in the back. There is this snowman. It says "Let it snow." I really like it. Has some glitter details and a little bunny looking at the snowman, and then it says "May your Christmas be merry and bright," which I also think is cool. You can see the metallic in it. So I think these are really cool. Some of the envelopes are green, some others are red, and some are white. So I think this is a really good buy if you don't do your family pictures. I personally like to just write notes to people. It is more time consuming, so I did buy several of these because I'm planning to get started soon. And I also find that, there's always someone that you forget, and last minute you can just give them a nice card with like some homemade cookies or something that you just made. And it's just a special little note and reminder that, you care for that person. So that was one thing that I got. I also got these beautiful bells. And I have 2 of the red and 2 of the green. My idea with this will be to make something similar to those garlands that are made of wood, but with this, and then have some of these ornaments to be in the middle. So I don't know where I'm gonna use this. I'm still debating where I'm gonna put the colorful things. I always keep my living room and dining room very neutral because our house is small. But I don't know, I've been so tempted to have red in my house. I think I'm just missing the nostalgic feel of it. So I don't know, I might cave into that. So I still have my Thanksgiving decor around, so I'm gonna wait for next week to change it when it's actually Thanksgiving. So I also bought these baggies. These ones are not in the Christmas section, but in the birthday party section. I really like this because they remind me of like elves. I feel like you could put a red ribbon or a red sticker or something to make it into gifts, and it has 10 for $1. I mean, yes, for $1.25. And you can put cookies in here, or just a quick something handmade. If you make candles, if you are gonna send treats to school, to church, your teachers, from your children, I think those are a good idea. I also found this one. I never seen this before. It's a scratch art. So I remember liking those as a kid and also as a teacher. So it has basically the black squares in it. And this I bought to send to my children's teacher. Their classrooms are very little, so I'm sure I can split this pack of 50 and have them in both classes. But this is just basically that, and you scratch it with this stick that is included in the pack. It only has 1 stick though, so I know that I've used it before, like with pens that are not working anymore, or with some other kinds of sticks, or pencils even. But I like also, you can use the ones that are for like toothpicks, but those are kind of thin, so you have to be careful with like little kids not to get those and get hurt. I found this one. I've never seen this one. Maybe it's been around for a long time, but I thought this could be so Christmassy with like a little wreath here. There was a lighter wood color that it will look a lot like a gingerbread house. If now that I'm thinking about it, it could totally like with puffy paint turn into gingerbread house. I could also use it this way. I think this looks like a gingerbread house. So you could have it either way. Have it gingerbread on the side and then normal for the rest of the year. But I thought this would be a fun DIY. I also thought this would be fun for the kids to do as well, because it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna move on to this one. So as you can see, I'm going for that theme of like very bright, colorful, and cheerful colors, like with the garland that I'm planning on making. And that's because I bought some elves at the thrift store, and I think I'm gonna place them outside. So I kind of like, I don't know, the candy cane is calling me and this colorful thing. So I bought 3 of those, and then something exploded in here, which is gonna be not a good thing because it's one of those snow packs that are like super static. This one right here. So I'm just gonna keep it in the bag. But I have that one for snow gloves or ornaments or any kind of project that I want to do with the kids. I also, God, and this thing is gonna have that, so I'm gonna have to clean it up. These 2 candy canes, I don't like this, so I would totally just remove it. Maybe put something else in there or just leave it like that. But this is a cool embellishment for, I can give it to, like put it in my elf's hands, or, you know, just make it into something else that I add to a wreath. And then I also found these bags. Oh, these things. I don't want them to get stuck to my clothes or the carpet. Anyways. I also found these baggies. They have some glitter in it, and it says "Let It Snow," "Merry and Bright," "Deck the Halls" from Santa. So I also was thinking about my kids' teachers to put some of these things. So mostly the green ones I'm using. Perhaps I might use them for their classrooms, for like their friends and classmates, or a church. And then this one I'll use for the teachers. So next bag. Let's see, this one is the same thing. I have 2 bags of this. I kind of went crazy with these ones because I think they're like great deal for $1.25. Are these huge, very well built snowflakes? And I might just do it outside in the carport, like have them randomly placed, or I might just have them on my windows in my house. I think that might look cute as well. So we'll see. I'll show you what I do with them. But I just didn't want to leave them there because I know that next time I come back, they won't be there. So I better grab them because I'm sure I can find them a place. And I always think if I don't use it here, I can take it to my kids' school parties or a church, because I'm in charge of like the children at the church. So I always want to do fun things for the children in church. So here I have some of these pigs that I've never seen at Dollar Tree, and like I said, I have some neutral decor in the house, in the inside of the house, and it's a lot of like gold and white and a lot of blue because the house there's a lot of blue accents in the house. So I thought this would be cool even for a centerpiece. I just like the foam. If you wanted to turn this into something else, I mean, this is a cheap way to get a lot of well, I guess the Dollar Tree has more foam separately, but I thought it was like really cool. Even for the elements to be separated, I think it's still a good deal. I also found this one, and this is kind of like something that is always there. I really like this kind of thing, and I am hoping to be able to make some candy canes or do some sort of decoration that looks like, you know, like that theme to go with the elves. I also found these 2. I'm gonna use them as embellishment. I think I spoke about it before in one of my videos, but on a thrift haul, I found these rustic stars, beautiful stars. So I wanna embellish them and be able to maybe make up some money, like by selling something that I, you know, create and put my crafty hands into it. I also found these tags. I'm going for like neutral with red, which is like I said, not usual for me, but it's really like, oh, that's so pretty. I wish there were more options. I didn't find many at the dollar store, So I don't know, maybe they'll have more things later on. And I also bought these ones for projects and stuff, but I also saw a hack where you grab one of these and then you can clean between the where the air comes in and the filters for the air and all that, kind of like dusted without getting it wet and all that. So I might just give some of these to my kids so that we can clean all of the different I don't even remember how to say that, like those metal trays to like clean the filters and all of that. So I'm gonna put this right here because this is a project that we're gonna have to be working on pretty soon. Then, and I have managed to put like all the decor and not, you know, food in here. I have this one, church. I always buy things that have this pattern just because it's easier. So every time that we have a holiday, I try to have accents with this, and I didn't have a pumpkin. And so for this Sunday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna add the pumpkin and put it there in the front so the kids remember about Thanksgiving. We had a pretty fun activity on Wednesday where we were decorating fall cookies and writing notes of thank you notes to people that we remember that they've been helpful to us. So I think I just like having those reminders constantly. Now, I also found this one, and it was just the one, so I thought I could go behind something like, you know, to fill in. And this looks very like, I don't know, if it was black, it will be very Halloween, like kind of like Tim Burton's, I think, like with the curves. Here is another one of those ornaments. So I might get started with those projects. I also got these ones for church because I'm gonna have a Christmas tree coming up church soon. So, like I said, I always find whatever it is in that theme and try to get it for the church. My daughter is having a birthday, so she needed some of these for the background. And when I was there, I found some red and some gold, and I decided to bring it just in case we need it for Christmas, maybe a family reunion or a party. I love to like make a backdrop, and I'm kind of like all about the decorations and the food and inviting people. And then I'm kind of like a quiet person in a party, but I like to be a good host and have people like have fun and enjoy themselves. So here is food. So I'm gonna go to these bags down here. I bought a lot of this paper right here. This is the paper that it's neutral and just, you know, I don't know, it has a specific name. Craft paper, yes it does. And I want to use it in making an activity set in Mexican culture. People normally set up a whole nativity scene outside where it includes like even a well and a river and how like a hill and all these things. Is like a whole thing. It's huge. So I'm gonna attempt to do something like that. I just like to teach my kids about different cultures and our background, especially traditions, and I think that brings, you know, the holidays and our family more together. So I bought some of that. I recently also, oops, sorry, I'm out of frame here for a minute. I recently also built a tree in for a wall decoration for a tree. So you can just like make that paper into like kind of like have creases and stuff, and then make it into branches and even roll it a little bit. You can find ideas in Pinterest, but that craft paper, it's a good idea for like making things not so expensive but they have a big impact. So here are some more decorations, and you can hear them. And these ones, I thought they were great. I don't think this looks Dollar Tree at all. So you have these ones first, which I like because I've been into red and the neutral, and you can see how this goes so beautiful together, right? But I also found them in gold, right? And these are gorgeous. But these ones were like the ones that surprised me the most. These rustic ones. So they are not black, but they are brown, coppery brown. You could see like a metallic kind of effect on them. And I think this will be great for those stars that I told you that I'm gonna embellish, because these are like rustic but like magical. So I'll see how these look with that, and I might just pop in here a video of me making those. So I think we're gonna be in the food department now, it might be some things that are mixed in here that are not food. Actually, I have a few more things. So more of these for my daughter's birthday because it was in a different store. I had to go to 4 different stores to find those, and some extra of these. And my husband wanted some of these, so it's one of those snacks for him. I bought this red just to have it as a fill-in, like for the Christmas tree. If you need more color, so you're gonna see empty spaces. I also decided because I want to do stocking stuffers for like stockings for my kids, but I don't like to give them like little toys and stuff because I hate seeing those things in the ground, and just like I sweep them away and throw them in the garbage, and I feel like I'm being wasteful, which is terrible. But I found this and I thought it was a great idea. So Christmas decorating kit, and it has 2 cookies and it has everything you need. So the icing ready to use, and sprinkles and pearls for the kids to make their gingerbread men. So I think the boys are gonna enjoy that. So that's what I found in one store, but then I found more things that were very exciting to me in a different store. So let me show you. I found gingerbread houses for $1.25. So of course the houses are not gonna be huge, but I decided to bring one for each member of the family so that we can all sit one night and have some kind of like, I don't know, music and cocoa and work on our houses. So I thought it would be fun. I think it's more about the activity than the actual houses that we care. But yeah, for $1.25 I think is great, especially because we don't care so much about the flavor of the cookies and stuff. So that was it. So now the food. And these food items, I didn't know they were a Dollar Tree. Some of them I did, but not these ones. This 10-pack of Bear Graham cookies, and I was looking at the ingredients, and I was surprised to see that it has cane sugar, and it does not have any coloring, and it doesn't have any, what's it called, corn syrup, which is in everything else, right? So I got these ones for school lunches. Sometimes they are supposed to bring snacks to school. So I bought a good amount. I also thought about, giving this to the kids in church, or for one of those things that you have to send, or a birthday party, or I don't know, something just simple that sometimes we have to give the kids something. So there were animal crackers as well, and the animal crackers also were 10 per pack. There was chocolate chip cookies, also 10 per pack. And like I said, none of these have corn syrup. I think it's great, or coloring or anything like that affects the kids' behavior. And then this one, I think is the best deal. 18 pack of the Oreo cookie knockout. I don't know. It has 2 cookies per pack, which I think is a perfect amount for a kid to have. And also did not have, it says glucose syrup, so it might be the same thing. But the first ingredient is wheat, and the second ingredient is cane sugar, which is, I think when those are like at the beginning and at the top, it means that there's more of that than anything else. So I decided to bring a bunch of those. I know that if I went to Costco to buy snacks, I could get probably less, because I spent here, I think there's like maybe 12 packs. So like 15 bucks for all these different kinds of cookies, and I think I like it. I think I might keep looking for those. So I also bought these peppermints. I like them in flavor. I don't know if my kids care for it, but it could be fun for decorating the gingerbread houses. But also, I want to try some of those ornaments where people put them together and put them in the oven and then they melt. So I thought, I'm trying to think of all these different cheap activities that we can make with the kids, and they're fun, and we can. It's kind of like chill, relax a little bit. I also bought these ones. Like I said, I've seen these ones before, but they were bigger, so it had more in it, and so I had to buy those 2 because my kids like salads, and sometimes it looks like they having croutons with salad instead of salad with croutons. I bought these pretzel rods because they like to decorate with chocolate. This different rods, and then sprinkle them with like little fun Christmas sprinkles and shapes. And then I have one bag of. Let me grab that. I have a couple of more things to show you. So I have these pretzels, which I've also seen with like you put an M&M or like, and you can make into faces or something cute. Yeah, so we might make these things to just give them away or make a mixture or something like that. And then these ones were another, I think, like super cool. This is 20 packs of these wafer cookies, and also they are, so they only contain, they don't have also corn syrup in it, and it says cornstarch, which is not corn syrup. So I think the ingredients are not as bad. These are made in Colombia, which is interesting to me that they all come from so far away. But I also bought this one. So my kids like these ones. I know some people like chocolate cover a part of it and then make them look really cute. So that was my haul. The last thing I got is not so exciting, but is the pink stuff imitation thing that they have at the dollar store. So this is my haul. I think I did pretty good. It took me a while because I had to go through like so many stores. But I was able to find things that, like I said, I was able to find things that I was really, really enjoying, and I was really pleasant to find. So yeah, we're gonna be using all of these, and I'll be sharing how I decorate, and if I decide to go colorful inside, or I'm gonna put it in the outside of the house. But anyways, subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up and share with your friends. See ya!